Organics again. Today I want to check the worm tower and see how everything's going. I have an extra bucket over here to take the stuff out so I can see what's going on deep inside. And I'm seeing a good amount of vermicompost that they've made in here already. Oh, here's a bunch of worms. And it looks like they're doing pretty good. It's kind of a little hard to get over it to really see what's going on because it's in the middle of the bed. But they're actually surviving, which is really good. It's been pretty hot here. It's been in the high 80s. It hasn't hit 90 yet, but like I said, the reason why I chose the European night claws is that they're really temperature tolerant. That they can survive high temperatures and very low temperatures, which is great for the New England area where I live. We live just about 24-25 miles south of Boston. So last winter it really got cold, but the whole entire nation did too. So I really can't judge that from last year. But it can get down to about 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit during the night and sometimes during the day, during the winter. But they're actually chowing down. They're looking pretty good. I can't really tell what they have been doing and how they're doing in the garden per se, but these guys are, there's a lot of worms in here. It looks like they've been multiplying pretty well. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of babies. I haven't seen any cocoons yet or eggs that you could call them, but it's looking pretty good here. Very good. That's why one of the reasons why I like the European night claws is that it looks like they can survive almost anything. Just as long as you make it nice and moist for them. They like their environment wet, extremely wet, wetter than you would consider for a red wiggler. Red wiggler likes it to be like a moist sponge. These guys like swamp wet, and they will thrive. That's why I wouldn't really recommend red wigglers out here, because once it hits 85, almost 90, then they can start dying off because it gets way too hot for them. And they don't do anything. They don't like cold. So anything lower than 38 degrees, I wouldn't recommend for the red wigglers. But these guys will be great in the garden, definitely. I just added them about a month ago, so I don't have enough European night claws in the bed to really give me enough vermicompost just yet for this bed. It's going to take about a year or so for them to get really up to speed. But for what I'm seeing right now, this was the best move to put them out here. Okay, here's the tour of the garden. Here is the summer squash, the one that I did a little post on last week. That one was a nice, big, heavy summer squash. It looks like I have some buds that are forming again, so we'll wait on that. I have a zucchini plant right next to it, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not one, that one's not looking that well, but that's okay. 6. I'm counting 6 right now of zucchinis that are coming up. One I might just have to throw out because it's not looking that good. This here is a Boston mallow. That's actually looking pretty good. I think that right there is one. The Boston mallow is a squash, and it looks like I have one growing right now. Let's go on the other side. I have a latoga or something like that squash right here, which is right next to the Boston mallow that I'm sharing the trellis with. So I have one growing there. This here is, I think, is a pole bean that I haven't really done a good job with keeping it standing up. It's grabbed on them, the pole bean and the toda, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, squash is actually grabbing onto each other, and the pole bean's actually going up. It's going up and sharing the trellis with both of the squashes. I have eggplant here. Whoops, sorry. I have an eggplant here. I have another bush pole bean that I didn't do a good job with holding it up. I have another eggplant there. This is supposed to be a pepper, which really hasn't really done much. This is my Boston pickling, excuse me, cucumber. And the picture that I showed you from the cucumber, this is actually a week later, and it's actually huge. It just blew up with the worm seed that I've been feeding it. I have another one growing right there. I have, let's see if I can find any more. I have 1, 2, there. Let's see if I can find anything out front here. Three, 4. I have 5, 6, 7. They're coming. they're definitely coming. So that's what's going on. Oh, I also transplanted a cabbage plant that's coming slowly. This here is what's called a dragon tongue bean. It's pretty cool. It has purple and some green specks in it. And there's a couple of them. It really hasn't done much, but it's coming along. I'm getting some fruit out of it. Not much, but it's something. Not bad for first year garden. Next year will be better when the European night crawlers get more established. I just picked off 4 beans off of that small plant, and they look pretty good. I have 2 bush beans right here. I put stakes in them because it looked like they were going to fall over. So they're looking okay. So that's what's going on with this garden. Remember to grow your food and to cook from scratch. Thanks.